Welcome to Fix It Up. I'm going to show you guys how to play the game because I think that the tutorial in this game, while it's actually okay, I think a video one is a lot better. So when you start off, you may be inside this building here. It is your garage. You probably won't have a car in it like I do, but you might start outside. And that's okay. We'll go ahead and go outside with our car here, but you'll have some money over here. I don't exactly know how much you'll start off with, but what we're gonna do is go ahead and get ourselves a car from the wreck yard here, from the junk yard. And what you're gonna do is come inside of it over here. You're gonna run down this sidewalk here and go inside. And what you're gonna be looking for is a car that's within your price range. Now, you're gonna find a bunch of cars that look kind of like this, but you can't really do anything with them. And then you'll find cars like this that are highlighted green. You click them and you can see how much they actually cost. I've already bought a car, but basically you're gonna find a car that's within your price range. You're gonna buy it, it's gonna spawn in there, and you're gonna get inside of it. Now there are a lot of different buttons over here. What I like to do is hit start engine and then parking brake, because a lot of the times the parking brake will be on by default and you'll have a set of tires that won't move. So now we're gonna leave the junkyard here and we need to find one of the most important places in the game, and that is a repair shop. If you click down here on the bottom left, you can pull up the map, you can move around here. You're gonna look for these purple icons here, the pit stop repair, and any of these three will work here for you. Doesn't matter which one you go to. I think most people go to this one down here because it's closest, which is also what we'll do. So we're gonna go ahead and drive that way, and hopefully we have a spot that's open. So the doors are open and we're gonna go inside, and it looks like we do have the ability to use any of these. We'll just go straight up the middle here. So we'll go ahead and drive in, and we want to line our car up here and go right over the middle and then stop over here. Now at this point we could raise our car if we really wanted to. We don't need to for this right now, but if we wanted to do anything else, maybe we could later. But if you want to, you just do this and then you click this green button right here and the car will go up to basically whatever height you want. It'll just keep going up to a certain height, and then it'll keep going, and you could get like underneath the car if you really wanted to. I don't really want to do that, so we're gonna pull it back down here. All right, now that we're situated here, there's one thing we're gonna do. We're gonna pop the hood by clicking on it. There it is. And inside you're gonna see we have our engine and a few other things. We're gonna pull out the spanner, or wrench as we like to call it over here. We're gonna pull this out here, and now anything that we can pull off of the car is going to go in red. We're not gonna mess with the tires or the wheels just yet. We're gonna mess with other things in here. So we're gonna grab the radiator here, and we're gonna click all these engine parts that are gonna go onto the ground, even the battery. There we go. It's all on the ground. What we wanna do now is click it and hold it so that we can move it around. We're gonna go ahead and click a button to store it in our inventory so that none of this stuff accidentally deletes. So you wanna make sure it goes into your inventory here because it will delete if you don't. Now these items, what we need to do basically are to fix them. So certain items can be fixed here, certain items are washed here, and then the battery is charged here. So let's start with the battery. We'll go in here, we'll pull the battery, we'll hit take out. It's gonna go on the ground. We're gonna pick it up and drag it to this, drop it here on the little shelf here, and then we're gonna click the red button there. The battery is now going to charge up, and once it finally charges, we're gonna put it back in the car. When it says battery charge here, we're gonna click it, pull it back to the car, and hit a button, F in this case, to install it. Okay, now we need to worry about the parts that go here. So we have the cylinder head. We're gonna go ahead and take that out, and we're gonna take the engine block out, and we're gonna put them up here on this little thing here. So it's gonna tell us the wear here. If a part cannot be worked on, it will say invalid part. So you know that you don't need to put it here for it to be fixed. So now these machines are going to essentially repair these two pieces here, and we will wait for them to be finished. Now that they're done, we're gonna drag them back over here to the car and install them. The radiator is gonna go here in this sink where we'll do this, and there's some water, and now we're gonna click the faucet and it's going to clean that up. In the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and pull out the exhaust manifold and I think fix this up as well. Yep, we'll go ahead and fix that. We'll click the button, it'll start. The radiator's done, we'll go ahead and install it. The next thing we want to do is do the same thing with the air intake. That is going to go into the sink where we will also then clean it. All right, now that that's done, we're going to install it. We're gonna wait for this to clean up and install that as well. Some cars have injectors and some cars have spark plugs. I believe this car has spark plugs, so we're gonna take those out and we are going to go ahead and install them back into the car because I don't have any extra. Now that we're done, we're good to go. We're gonna go ahead and get back in the car and we'll go ahead and start up everything and back out. You can't crash into anybody, so we're good to go. Before we move on to the next thing, we're gonna go to the store and replace these spark plugs. Open the map, we're gonna drive to the red shopping cart here. Don't worry about fuel. That's nothing I've had to worry about yet in the game at all. I don't even think it works at the moment, so don't even worry about it. But what we're gonna do is come over here to the store, hop out, and I'm actually going to pop the hood and pull out the spark plugs here. So do this, and the spark plugs are on, where are they at? All right, spark plugs are underneath this guy right here, and they're right here. And so we're gonna do that. We'll go ahead and store that. That'll be installed. All right, so what we need to do is find i4 2.0 spark plugs. So 2.0 inline for petrol, that's what these are. And we're gonna click them, and we're gonna buy a pair right here. We're gonna grab those, and we're gonna take them outside, put them right in the car, and there we go. Car is now at 100%. The ones that we have here, we can't use them. We can just take them out and throw them away, or you could just leave them there. They'll despawn within like a couple minutes. All right, now we need to go and get paint. So we're gonna look for the spray can here. Go ahead and click that. We'll mark it on the map. Let's go back to the paint shop. All right, once we get here to the paint shop, we're gonna choose a booth and go inside. And now that we're here, we're gonna get out. We're gonna go to this table here, opening the menu, and now we get to choose what the color is we want. Now I think that, I'm just gonna keep it green. So I'm gonna make it green. We're gonna pay $250 for it, so make sure you have a little bit of money. We're good to go. Car is now fixed. Now, this is where you could, if you really wanted to, get a little bit fancy with it. I don't know if I really wanna buy tires, but I will show you guys how to do this, because if you want to add tires to your car to make them better, this is something you can do. So pull up your map. You're going to find one of these two blue wheel symbols. We'll go ahead and go this one here. We don't need to technically do this. I could just sell the car now if I really wanted to, make my money back. But just for the sake of demonstration, I'll show you guys how you put tires on your car. So you come in here, you're going to park your car same way we did in the repair shop. You're going to do this move. We're going to hit that, and we're gonna lift our car up. You're gonna choose what tire you want. You're gonna click your wrench here. You're gonna click the tire, it's gonna pop off. You're gonna store it in your inventory. Now I need a tire. So here's the thing about wheels. They consist of two parts, rims and tires. When you come in here, you are asked for two pieces of information, the diameter and the width. And the diameter needs to be between these two numbers, and the width needs to be between these two numbers. So let's say I want to do a 20 diameter, and we'll do a 250 width rim, okay? Now, one of these is going to cost me $625. We'll go ahead and do it, because why not? And make sure that you click the right thing. So like this is the one that I bought right here. So we're gonna have a really weird tire on our car here. And then when you go and buy a tire, make sure you buy the right thing. So it's the same. So it doesn't matter what tire here you buy. What does matter is that you buy a tire that is the same diameter and width as the rim that you bought, or else they won't fit. So I bought the same thing. I'm going to click it and store it. Now that I have a tire and a rim, I'm going to come back in here to this blue machine. I'm going to then take out both of these, put them on the ground. I'm then going to pick them up and drag them onto the machine where they will both sit, and then I will press this gray press here where it will make me a tire. This thing is huge. And now I can install it on my car where I have, this might not even work, where I have one tire that is much bigger than the other three. My car may not even work. For the sake of it, we're gonna, oh my gosh. Okay, well, I'm here for it. Now that I have my upgraded car here, what we need to do is now drive this behemoth across the map to the little hand symbol, if I can get there, and sell our car. Now I could keep this car and put it back in my garage, so that I could keep it for myself and drive it around and show it off to everybody. Or I could sell it for money, make some money back, hopefully make a little bit of money back on the purchase of the car, and then I get to do the whole game again. That's how it restarts. That's how you make money. So we'll go ahead and sell this abomination of man. God had no hand in the creation of this. Now, once you get to this guy, you can then pull up here, talk to him, and sell your car. And I'll sell it for 20 grand, which is a decent amount more than what I actually bought it for. Now, not every car is going to give you that much back. And quite honestly, you don't even, a lot of the times, need to put new tires on your car. You really can just buy it from the scrapyard, fix up the engine parts, and then sell it real quick and get some dirty, easy money out of it. Really, what you need to do is make sure you get the condition to 100, repaint it, and then sell it. And there you go. And now the game starts over. I now have $22,000. I can buy, hopefully, some better cars that aren't as hot garbo as that one was. But yeah, now the cycle continues. You start over, you do it all over again. I hope this helped you out if you're playing the game. If it did, be sure to leave a like on the video. Feel free to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys next time. I've been BubbaTV24, and I am signing out.